doing this, right? You got your Heisman. You out here doing this. But you need to be out here doing this. You feel me? You're not hearing what I'm saying.
What it do, YouTubers? WhatDuke, and we back at it again with a new YouTube video, you feel me? And I know you peeped the sign. It's beautiful, man. Matter of fact, get up real fast. Follow me. Help! Just so you know, this is set up every time I be
watching videos. I said it's a setup like it's something crazy. It's just a TV. You feel me? Something slight. To be honest, I didn't really set that up for real. I just put nails in like the holes, and I just beat that shit in. They had like all types of bolts and nails. It got a chain. That could have been 10 times better, but I'm not gonna lie. They did not give me no instructions. They handed me hella bolts and knuckles and told me to set that bitch up. It didn't have a brand on that or nothing. It just had my logo and said, no. I was gonna Google it, but I didn't get the brand. So I had my homegirl just hold it up for me. I was just gonna knock it in. She walked out of there with 4 broken fingers. And she still did my hair. Y'all not ready to see until the next video, but whatchamacallit, Happy New Year's. I'm so mad that I ain't say that at first. I low-key want to restart the video, but I'm not gonna do all that. But yeah, Happy New Year's, you feel me? Let me tell you my New Year's resolution before we start this video. In total, I have 95 videos posted. Including this would be 96. This will be the first video for the New Year's, and my goal is 2025, 100 videos posted. I've already been posting every other day. You feel me? If you've been peeping, I've been posting every other day. I'm locking in the reactions, so you can lock in with me. But you feel me? And we're gonna click on this video. TravisHunter girlfriend situation is sad. And I'm not gonna lie, it is sad. If I have if I have over a 5% chance of getting drafted to the league, I better have all the bitches in the world, right? If I have a goddamn 60% chance to be the #1 overall pick, I would before I say what I say, I want you to know I love women. I love women. I was raised by women. You feel me? I was raised by women, so I'd be damned if I can't respect one. But if I was a superstar, fuck these hoes. Fuck them all. You think I'm gonna be waiting outside of a party for you? Bitch, you gonna wait outside the room while I'm crushing. Let me stop. But I'm just saying, you're a better man than me. That's why they don't give certain situations to certain people. He low-key an angel, and we not understanding, yo. But whatever makes you happy, big bro. Whatever makes you happy, big bro. We starting the video in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Please no ad. Please no ad.
TravisHunter is a 21 years old collegiate megastar in football. And with a long list of his football accomplishments, the projection of his future is more than promising. And typically with guys like those, if you dive down the conversation to how they interact with women, you probably assume that he's
once I get a couple more
followers,
I'm gonna do a real Q&A. I did a hotbox Q&A, but it was more about Kenny. It wasn't really about me.
At least with the level of athlete that he is, that's the type of stereotype that comes with it. Our fellow brother TravisHunter has been in a 5-year relationship with his girlfriend, Leanna. And with him being only 21
she low-key bad though. She is
bad.
So if it was me in that situation, I could see that happening. She fine shit and I'm chop shit. You feel me? Like she a 10, I'm a 4. So if we click, I'll wait outside.
Travis recently just received the Heisman Trophy.
I'll wait outside. He a 3 and she's still a 10. But the thing is, the difference between us, he got clout, money, dang. He up here with it. He's automatically a 12.
Share this very special moment in his career with his girlfriend. He knows all the cameras are watching, so he's trying to create, a moment in history. But for some reason, she didn't seem to match the energy and gave him a lot of attitude. Just from what we can see in the video, we honestly don't know what the hell was going on in that interaction. But from what people are saying, it seemed as if she was jealous that he was talking to some girl on the sidelines or some type of situation dealing with another woman, and she didn't like that very much. And for whatever reason she wanted to address it right then and there with all the cameras rolling. Chances are it was probably just some fan. Like I said, this guy is a very popular football player. But I digress. Everyone saw this shit. It became the talk of the town. And now people on the internet, started diving into this private life relationship. And the narrative that she's kind of an ungrateful girlfriend started to kind of spin.
Hey, just now?
So now we're at the point you got everyone and then mama.
Pause. I paused it. Yo face like this. But whatchamacallit? Let me tell you something. If the internet was that much indebted in my relationship, like they felt the need to pry, to squirm their way into my relationship like this. Cause like they do it with other people, but this is the worst I've ever seen. Except Blueface and Christian Rod. I could watch that video too. I already know my next video. Fuck you guys. But I'm chilling. But whatchamacallit, like, if they was in my relationship like that, I'm becoming Michael Vick. I'm pausing in 3, 2, 1. But I'm paused.
For me personally, when I first saw this interaction on my reaction channel, Birdo3, link will be in the description, go check that out. I personally thought it was a little distasteful. I get
some people might not know what Michael Vick
but
did.
Hey, you know the cameras are rolling, you know this is a very big moment.
If you know, you know. If you get it, you get it.
And address that with me in private so we can do it like that. That was just my personal take, but I didn't necessarily think it was anything deeper than that. So I was starting to say things like I didn't necessarily agree with the fact that everyone was painting this woman to be this terrible person just off of that one interaction. Again, the type of person I am, I don't like to judge people off of something that I don't even truly understand, much less I don't know these people in real life. So what opinion could I actually have about this person? I like to mind my business, and I genuinely feel like a lot of people.
I had an opinion ever since I saw her ass tooted up in a party that he was waiting outside of.
It's very easy to kind of forget that they're human and are dealing with their own bag of whatever. I know it's gonna happen, but I do think it's unfair to just judge people so harshly off of something that you don't know the context behind, which I didn't know the context behind. Regardless though, my feedback and my reaction was pretty much saying, look, is she a gold digger? She very well might be. But bro's young, he's a top tier athlete. All he needs to make sure he does is not marry her right away, and definitely don't give her no babies, and let things play out how they play out. As men, we've all been there before.
We're setting up a parlay right now.
Or being in some type of relationship with somebody that probably wasn't good for us. And
$2 million.
Learn from that mistake. So if
$2 million. Biggest
parlay
parlay ever said.
And,
2 million. Actually, I think Drake said a bigger parlay and lost. An ad just happened. You saw when my face got dark. Whatchamacallit? 10 million. Nah, Drake went bigger than that. I gotta go bigger than Drake. Gotta go bigger than Drake. $200 million bet. I got the money. Trust me, I got the money. $200 million bet. This nigga is not gonna give her a prenup.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna feel that pain, but I got bigger and better things to keep conquering as I'm maneuvering through this life, especially as a superstar athlete. Again, clearly, I didn't know the full context of the situation. So the internet does what the internet does. They're diving deep into this girl, and for once, it seems like the internet might have actually been right about this woman. And when I tell you, all of a sudden, 4K footage of this girl cheating on her man is popping up left and right. Videos of her pretty much exposing herself to not even really care about this nigga like that. There is just so much evidence that this girl actually hasn't been faithful to bro. And I'm not even talking about alleged, like, you
whatever
can't
makes you
deny
happy,
4K footage, bro. I do my best to try not to judge people, but I mean, bro, when the evidence is there, Shorty was literally doing nasty work for anyone that says they're in a committed relationship. And I'm not gonna lie, man.
Nah, hold on, hear me out.
Because it really started to be like...
Pause. Hear me out. You see, hear me out, Travis. You out here on the field doing this, right? You got your Heisman. You out here doing this. But you need to be out here doing this. You feel me? You're not hearing what I'm saying. You too busy catching the ball, getting touchdowns, catching interceptions. You feel me? Pick 6. I just scored 6 like a touchdown. Running 100 yards all the way to the other side of the field. Nigga, you need to play real defense. You need to be D-lineman. No, O-line. You gotta play O-line and protect your quarterback, aka your bitch from getting crushed. Straight O-lineman at the party. You need to do a couple of these instead of these. You feel me? You catching the wrong ball, my brother. Cause they putting the wrong one in the pocket. Follow me. You got it. And we in the wrong position, my brother. You play in the wrong position. I'm pausing 3, 2, 1.
These are things that a lot of guys deal with their girlfriends, cheating shit, cheating assholes, whatever. But the fact that he has to deal with this in front of the world, everybody's attacking him, drilling him, telling him his girl ain't nothing, that can't feel good. But then
because his QB is getting sad.
Bro clearly simple.
Yeah, we was in love ever since then.
I didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then he was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "You're my friend zone."
Yo, I can't even cover my
like,
face with my shirt, bro.
And then finally, I had to go to a friend's birthday dinner, and I didn't want to go with myself, so he was like, "Oh, I'll go with you."
She is like openly telling him she doesn't give a shit about him. And this is where I'm starting to get a little bit shaky because, you know, again, as much as I feel for him because we've all been there, blinded by love, it's just like, damn, bro, you kind of going out sad. And then the nail in the coffin. Our poor brother Travis comes out after all of this.
You know your relationship is cooked if she trying to tell you how y'all get together and you sitting there looking mad. Look at him, look.
Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Tell me about what I got going on. I know what I got.
Now we got celebrities and people all across the world just chiming in on
I'm
the
not even-
situation. Pretty much giving Travis a new one because it's like, here you clearly have a girl that's not doing right by you, bro. And
Trying to
they're
get like,
getting
bro.
married. He plans on marrying
I'm
this
so
woman
skinny.
with so many red flags living in his face.
I need to put his
He's
shirt
not
on.
able to
Yo, I'm
see
looking
what it
crazy.
is and accept the truth. He's doubling
Man,
down.
You ever seen how skinny you are and had to put something on to cover yourself? You ain't never been that skinny. You ain't never been that skinny. You husky ass young boy. Let me stop. I'm pausing in 3. Skipping the ad in. Fuck. Skipping the ad in 3, 2, 1.
The fact that you don't know her, like almost on some I could fix her type shit. And that's why I'm making this video today because I feel like so
I
many
bet
men are struggling with
2
being
cents
blinded
that he for
to
sure said that
infatuation
one point in
of
his time.
love is
I can fix it.
literally not allowing you to see clearly.
When you look at someone through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
I feel like as a young man, there's always going to be a time and place where we end up ignoring the red flags, and we're going to have to learn from that situation. I know what you guys call
That's
the
a
cancel
bar.
culture. Like, that was
When you look at someone through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
supposed to happen so I can bounce back and know how to maneuver better
What if
next
I put
time.
that in
But
a song?
unfortunately for Travis, he's dealing
You
with
look
this
through
in real
heart-colored-
time in front of everybody. We gotta remember, he's only 21, and there's probably a really strong chance that a lot of his early life was just consumed by school and football, where he didn't really have that much interactions with women. So what I may have gone through at 16, he's dealing with right now at 21. Some people mature a bit later, but he's also a football megastar. So we're literally
Pause. I know exactly what's his problem. It's his first bad bitch. It happens to the best of us. Going through your first bad bitch. Let me tell you something. You don't want to lose her, bro. Your first bad bitch is your first heartbreak. It's like nah, cause, you feel me? Personality means a lot. But if she's a gorgeous woman, a very gorgeous woman, that's yours, and you have that, and then there's a chance that she leaves you, some niggas might not give a fuck what she do. She could mess with all the bros teammates in a row while he waiting outside in a car. Listen to Taylor Swift. And he'd be okay with it. Just cause that's his first baddie. I'm telling you, like, I'm really putting you on game. If you haven't got your first bad bitch yet, you know, some niggas might be like, my bitch bad. No, she not. Like, a bitch said that she's single in her Instagram notes and nobody replied. Nah, I'm trolling too hard. Alright, I'm pausing in 3, 2, 1. Let me lock it on my YouTube. I can't laugh at my own jokes. What? I'm pausing in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
literally watching bro simp and crash out in front of the entire world, and everyone's pointing the finger and laughing at him. And it's kind of crazy. The reality of the situation is you're young, and you don't want to rush into anything. Even if you're older, you don't want to rush into anything. But imagine being 21 thinking about marrying the girl that's actually cheating on you. And I've said this in other videos before, but a big way to prevent this is you gotta stop putting women on a pedestal, bro. This is the perfect example of falling in love with the idea of somebody and then ignoring their actions because of what you want the outcome to be like. I really hate to be the guy to try to put like negative
me? Doing
energy
too
onto
much.
anyone's
Try to
relationship.
catch
But
it.
if you're dealing with
Don't
someone
catch
and
the
you're
ball.
continuously
You gotta
ignoring
spike
the
that
signs,
bitch
you're
and leave
bound
though.
to have a bad outcome with that
Stop the play.
What I will say is no matter what, Travis has been dealing with this
Stop
girl
the
for the
play.
last 5 years. So what we don't know is the stuff that they've been through.
Flag on the
off
field,
camera,
offside.
the stuff that justify the
Let me
cheating
check,
or the
let me
way
check.
that she's acting in the public eye. And I honestly feel like, in my personal opinion, that would be more than enough to walk away from her. But what the internet loves to do is blow things way out of proportions. So what I do feel like is he genuinely doesn't deserve everybody pointing the finger, laughing at him for shit that most people have gone through in their life. They just got to do it in private. And maybe even making this video is contributing to the problem, but at least on my end, I genuinely feel like I'm trying to give feedback to wake y'all up to not do these things, be blinded by love, and keep putting women on the pedestal, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be putting no one on the pedestal.
What am I looking at?
If you're religious, like me, you know, the only nigga that's above me is God. To the naked eye, TravisHunter has everything made out. D1 athlete, the potential to be making millions of dollars, set his family up for years to come. If he's not already making, you know, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions now, because I do think athletes now are able to get paid as early as being in college. Here it is, he's struggling with women, right? And I guess what I'm trying to say here is, one, obviously, don't put anybody on a pedestal, even the people that you think you are in love with. Also, don't be so quick to compare yourself, because you genuinely don't know what anybody's going through. Because look at this guy, has it all, but he's dealing with this bullshit. And the irony in it all is, it's pretty much him simping over his girl in the same way a high school kid with nothing would. Y'all gotta be able to separate the thinking with your heart from the thinking with your mind. Because sometimes what your heart is telling you you want don't really make a lot of sense. But when you start thinking with this motherfucker...
Pause. I'm so sorry, I'm ending the video right here. I can't look at his high top no more. You know, me and my starter locks, I can't say nothing. I might as well just shut up and end the video like that, but... I like my beady beads more than I like his high top. And I just had to stop the video. I had to. But whatchamacallit? Travis, if this video blows up, which it isn't, it's getting 120 views max. Let me chill, let me not jinx it, you feel me? But let me tell you something, man. You're catching the wrong balls. Alright? You feel me? You I know you're not a quarterback or nothing, but like, how can I explain this? Like, you over here doing highlight shit. You flying in the air like, you feel me? But you need to be... Think about it like this, alright? Think about it like this. 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 This is a perfect example. The toaster strudels is your bitch, okay? Your bitch right here, right? You over here. You right here. You over here. You catching balls that your bitch is throwing you, right? Whole time she throwing you balls from another man. Stick with me. Stay with me now. While you're over there running routes, waiting in the car, while you over here running routes, D lineman is fighting. They're fighting. They fiending for it because they know you out there running routes in the car. They know you out there running routes. So there is no O-line. They're fighting each other for your bitch. They fighting each other so they can get the stack, so they can raise their stat pad and get the toaster strudels. You feel me? Yeah, bitch. Lock in with me now. If you change positions and get on O-line, you might have a chance.